North Africa, 210 BCE. Far from the burned fields of Italy, the wind carried whispers of a new name, Scipio. The boy who had once stood defiant in the Senate now wore armor of command. Rome had bled, but it had not died. And now it prepared to strike back, not in Italy, but in Carthage's heart. The Senate, once divided, had united under one thought: the war must be taken to Africa. And to lead that war, they chose an unlikely general, young Publius Cornelius Scipio. Many doubted him. He's too young, some said. He seeks revenge for his father, others whispered. But Fabius Maximus had looked into Scipio's eyes and said, "Let him try. Sometimes it takes the fire of youth to burn the old enemy." Spain, the forge of Scipio. Before Africa, Scipio marched to Hispania. Carthage ruled it, but Rome would need it. At the Battle of Bacula, Scipio showed his genius. He outflanked Hasdrubal, brother of Hannibal, and shattered his lines. The Carthaginian army limped away, bleeding, broken, but not destroyed. After the battle, a Roman centurion approached Scipio. "We lost fewer than 100 men." Scipio nodded. "Then we failed. Victory should leave the enemy weeping, not regrouping." In every town he entered, he spoke of Rome not as conqueror, but as liberator. "We come not to enslave," he told the Iberian tribes, "but to free you from Carthage's chains." Many joined him. His legend grew. Hannibal learns the name in Italy. Hannibal received word. "A Roman boy leads in Spain," Mago scoffed. But Hannibal's eyes narrowed. "A boy who wins battles is no boy. He is danger in its first breath." The name Scipio lingered in the back of Hannibal's mind, like thunder before the storm. Africa trembles. By 205 BCE, Rome prepared its final gamble, an invasion of North Africa. Scipio, now in his late 20s, was granted imperium, supreme command. He raised a volunteer army, promising glory or death. Veterans of Cannae joined him, hoping for redemption. As the Roman fleet landed near Utica, panic spread in Carthage. For the first time, the war was at their door. The Carthaginian Senate recalled Hannibal from Italy. After 16 years of war, he was coming home. Return of the Phantom. When Hannibal stepped off the ship, silence greeted him. He had marched across the Alps, shattered Roman legions, burned the Italian countryside, and still Carthage had not truly followed him. Now they begged him to save them. In the great hall, the senators bowed. "We trust in you, son of Hamilcar." He raised his hand. "Then give me an army, and stay out of my way." Before the storm, Scipio marched inland, torching crops and defeating local forces. Towns surrendered rather than face his wrath. He trained his men harder than ever. His second-in-command, Laelius, watched the drills. "You prepare as if you face Hannibal himself." Scipio smiled grimly. "I do, and he is not a man one meets unready." In a secret meeting with the Numidian prince Massinissa, Scipio struck an alliance. "Help me crush Carthage," he said, "and I will make you king." Massinissa agreed. With his fierce cavalry at Scipio's side, the balance began to shift. The final invitation. Then came the moment the world waited for. Two titans, Hannibal and Scipio, agreed to meet before the battle. Under a lone tree surrounded by silence, they stood face to face. The old lion and the rising eagle. Hannibal spoke first. "I knew your father. He was a worthy foe," Scipio answered calmly. "And I know you. I have studied your battles since I was a boy." They walked in a circle, eyes locked. "We could end this with peace," Hannibal offered. "Rome does not make peace with a dagger at its throat," Scipio replied. Hannibal nodded. "Then tomorrow one of us dies." Zama to 202 BCE. The plain near Zama saw the final storm. Hannibal's war elephants thundered forward, but Scipio had prepared. Trumpets blared, soldiers parted, and the beasts ran harmlessly through. Massinissa's cavalry crushed the Carthaginian flanks. The Roman center held, and then it pushed. Steel clashed, blood fell, and for the first time in his life, Hannibal was defeated. He fled the field with a handful of men. Rome had won. Legacy Scipio returned to Rome a hero, granted the title Africanus. The war was over. Carthage would never rise again as it once had. But Hannibal, he vanished into the east, a ghost hunted by Rome, never captured. And for the next generation, mothers would whisper a new warning: sleep now or Scipio will return. To be continued in Part 6, The Fall of Hannibal. If this chapter stirred your blood, subscribe now for the finale of this epic rivalry. Tap the bell and join us as we walk the path of forgotten titans.